Craig's stuff is definitely not for kids. I curse a lot. Craig's stuff, Craig's stuff, Craig's got a lot of stuff, yeah! Craig's stuff, Craig's stuff, Craig's got a lot of stuff. Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Craig's Stuff. My name is Craig, and this is some of my stuff. Today we're taking a look at the figure complex Amazing Yamaguchi Revoltech Izuku Midoriya from My Hero Academia. Wow, a lot of title there. Very hyped for this figure. People pretty much just call these Revoltech figures, I guess, is generally what people call them as far as I know. And this is the first from their My Hero Academia line. They've been doing stuff like Marvel and DC, as well as some other things. I think I have a Revoltech Yoko from she's somewhere over here somewhere from Gurren Lagann, and I also have a Venom and a Carnage up there also. So they're very, very highly articulated figures. From what I remember from the Venom and the Carnage, they are a little difficult to get into poses, but you can really, really get some sick poses from these guys. So very, very excited for this figure. This is Deku in his, I guess his second costume, I believe, with the additions and whatnot, which is different from the Figma, because the Figma one is his original costume. So and plus, who knows which line is going to get deeper, so it's like kind of like you just got to pick them up now and hope that, I don't know. Hopefully we get other figures. Plus, All Might is coming out in this, and there's no Figma All Might yet, so I don't know. But Figma's got Ochako and Bakugo and Kirishima, Todoroki, I think. So he's got a whole bunch. Alrighty, so enough chit chat. Let's take a look at the box. So we got this very nice packaging, a lot of green, lots of pictures of the figure all over, very comic booky, which is cool. Take a look on the side. As you can see, lots of potential action poses, and then the back comes with a lot of different faces. So we'll take a look at all that stuff. So without further ado, let's pop this sucker open. Alright, so once I take it out of the box, you can see it. Look at the interior. Look at this. A really, really nice interior of the box. That's awesome. Great artwork there. I don't usually keep the boxes, but I feel like Venom and Carnage also had some really cool artwork on the inside. But it's been a while, so and I don't remember, and I don't have the boxes, so oh well. Alrighty, so you get so many accessories, so we're just gonna go through everything one by one. Oh boy. Alright, here we go. So apparently you get two stands. You get two action figure stands. Not sure if that's correct. Someone who also got this figure in the comments, if you want to let me know if you're supposed to get two. Maybe there's something in the instructions that tells me you get two. We'll get to that later, but there's two. So then you get three of these vinyl like effect automatopoeias, I guess. You get one that says Smash, and then one that just also says Smash with an extra one with 2 exclamation points. So you get just a couple smashes. And then you get this is like a word bubble for when he's just mumbling incoherently. And so that's awesome. So then you get a ton of these green effect parts here. These attach to him and you know, so that way it shows his energy is flowing. He includes 2 different alternative faces. An extra hair that's attached to the with the energy effect. You get his open notebook. You have this little plastic, which I think is supposed to hold the little vinyl text things, which might be the reason that you get 2 stands, because one I guess holds the the text, and the other one holds the figure. You get 6 additional hands. You have, and then the coolest thing about these figures is that you get all these different eyes. So you're not just limited by the faces, you also get all these different eyes. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 alternative eyes in total. That is 9 different eyes for 3 different faces. So that's really cool. Then you get this thing, which I imagine is a tool you probably use to maybe to pop the eyes. I don't know. It's probably just a tool for something. And then you get a pen for him for his notebook. Alrighty, so now let's take a more in-depth look at Deku. Alrighty, so here's Deku, and he looks awesome. There's so much detail on this figure. They did an incredible job. I really feel like everything about this, like the colors and everything, look much better than the Figma version. Maybe just I like this costume better. He's a little bit more beefy at this point in his heroing, so it's just kind of cooler. But it just looks really good. The shading with the black and the green on his hair, it looks very much like the anime. All the lines are really clean. There's no like paint problems. The worst, I guess, comes out on his arms here. You can see the paint the green kind of bleeds through there onto the white. But it's not that bad. The blue lines aren't perfect here as well on his arms, but the blacks over the greens look really good. The shoelaces look great. The silvers, that gunmetal color on his mask, also looks really good. Now the Revoltech stuff is supposed to be very articulated, as I mentioned earlier, and you can see there's a lot of articulation here, but it's very different from most figures and what I'm used to. So we're gonna have to just bear with me, because we're gonna try to figure this out together. Because this is the first time I'm doing anything with it. I don't usually play around with them before I do the reviews. So let's get it going. All right. So for the head, he can look down, he can look up all the way. But the way I actually did notice, the way the joint is it's actually attached. It's a ball joint that's attached to the back of his hair. So if you can see, actually inside, it's probably hard to see, but inside the ball joint right there is attached to his hair. So the face isn't actually attached there. So it kind of goes down and sits there, which allows for quite a bit of up tilt, which is great, especially considering the Figma Bakugo. That's what he suffered from, was his up head. You couldn't move him at all. It has a little bit of all this tilt. Look at that. That's crazy amount of head tilt. It's a very interesting way of doing it, and obviously it works quite a bit. Only thing is his head can't it can't go all the way around. But how often are you obviously never need your figure to look backwards, not like Exorcist. And he also has the lower neck joint. This moves at the lower neck as well, and moves side to side and around. Then his arms. The way this is cut. Oh, there we go. Look at that. So I guess. See, originally I kind of played with it, and I said, "Oh wow, that's not going to go up." But you just lift the ball, and put it over, and bam, it goes all the way out. Then it goes all the way up and around. Oop. Arm even moves. It's not really a true butterfly joint, but it does move side to side like that. You get all that extra range of motion there. There's no upper bicep cut, but you do have a single jointed elbow that's actually really good. So honestly, you don't need a double joint ever, as long as it works. You get quite a bit of range of motion in that. And for the hand, you have all the way around. You have up, you have down, and you can move that ball joint to get all different directions with the hand. Now this is something I'm just noticing now, but it's kind of all over the place, is the figure has these little holes all over it, which kind of get hidden in certain poses, but they're all specifically for the effect pieces. When you attach the effects, that's where they go in. They go in these little holes. They're here. There's a couple underneath on there, on the back of here, as well as on the back of his ankles. So they're there. They're a little bit unsightly, but you know, I think once you have them posed, you're not really gonna notice them. All right, so let's see. Then he has the upper ab crunch, which is goes back that far and forward that far. Then he has the lower, and together you get this crazy ab crunch. Look at that. That's nuts. That's crazy. Then backwards that much. So honestly, this is an ab crunch. This is some nuts ab crunch. You can get these crazy kicking positions. Honestly, this is a Spider-Man pose. You know, that's Spider-Man pose with ab crunch. There we go. Look at that. Wow, very cool. And of course, he does twist at the upper and lower torso areas as well. His legs go that far out, and then they go that far back. Again, the butts, it's hard to get any legs from going straight back, but it's pretty good. It's not that bad. Then you get the splits. Oh god. Gotta be careful. Oh my goodness. There we go. I guess the splits only go about that far without his leg popping out. There's no upper thigh, like a regular upper thigh cut, but there is actually, you know what? There is an upper thigh cut. Look at that. There is some kind of weird upper thigh, and it does swivel. You can get all that movement out of there. You can see the cut is right here. Huh. Yes, it actually does. Oh shit. Let's see. So let's put that down and see what the cut looks like. So there's the cut right there. You can see. So you have this weird additional motion from the leg. Interesting. But man, these things just like they fall apart. And I remember this with the Venom and the Carnage. They're very difficult to get into poses. Look, everything's kind of falling apart here. So then for his knees, this is a double joint. You have a double jointed knees that easily go back to kick his own butt. He spins actually at the lower section of the knee. Then he also spins at the ankle. He has his feet go up, they go down, and there is, of course, ankle pivot, and then there is that toe articulation. So now, the Revoltech makes a lot of this stuff, I guess, like you can see, like this is very loose. I guess that's just to, allow more motion, more articulation without it being hindered. Now, one thing I did notice about the figure is that his legs are very bow-legged. You kind of can't get his legs to be completely straight. I feel like they're very bow-legged. You're always going to have him kind of standing like that, which, again, once he's posed, is not going to make a big deal at all. Deku stands just about 5.5 inches tall. And here he is standing next to the SH Figuarts Goku. As you can see, he's probably a little bit tall for Goku. Maybe he's pretty close. Goku probably should be taller than him. And here he is standing next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops. Obviously, Cyclops is quite a bit taller. Actually, he scales, I think, pretty good with Cyclops. And lastly, we have him standing next to the Figma Deku. So right here you can see the clear difference between the two figures. Obviously this is his original outfit when he was also a little bit smaller, and then this is his second outfit after he's gained a little bit of beef. I don't know if he's gained that much height in that period of time, but But they almost look like two completely different characters. Alrighty, oh my goodness, holy crap. This figure is freaking nuts. I am just like astounded by how incredible this thing is. After playing with him and posing him, taking some pictures, he is just absolutely incredible. My only gripe is that the joints can be a little bit hard to maneuver and get him into the poses, but you know, you have so many options, and like he really moves. And just like I remember, you know, with the Revoltech stuff, the Venom and the Carnage, those were really good too. So I mean, oh my god! But this is a figure that works so perfectly with this line. It makes me want to go buy like the Spider-Man from it, because I think there's a Revoltech Spider-Man, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my god, I am just like this easily a contender for action figure of the year. But and I'm so excited for All Might, and I'm so excited for this line to go deeper, because this thing blows the fuck out of the Figma. Holy moly. I mean, in sculpt and whatnot, it's, you know, just about, I would say, on par in paint and whatnot, but the amount of articulation, the Figma doesn't even come close. Oh man. Just really hoping we get some other guys in this line. I really want to sue. I really want to see like them to get like Ida and maybe some characters that don't really get as much representation in action figures. I mean, we've already gotten a Figma Bakugo, but he should still be in this line. It makes me want to go cancel all my Figma pre-orders and just hope that Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi comes out with more of them. All right. Alrighty then. Well, if you like this video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Please check out my Instagram and Twitter. Both are at Craig Stuff. Oh, and I can't forget, I post brand new videos every Friday at noon. Every Friday. I've been getting them every Friday. It's sometimes I'm very close to not doing it, but I do it. They're always up, even if I don't post on the Instagram. They are always up on at Friday at noon. On Friday at noon. I think that's grammatically correct. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Later.